that surrounds me. If we hold ourselves together, we'll go far. Created a space.
Hey guys, good morning. You're welcome to this channel, and it's a Saturday. I'm home, but I'll be leaving for a teaching engagement. I was invited to a new fashion school in Benin-City to come teach. It's a free training, but the place is quite far, and I just like to accept opportunities that come my way these days because I'm trying to expand my network, and most times my first instinct is to say yes. For instance, today I also have a wedding which I may or may not go to because of this. Maybe if I had thought of it well, I might have not, taken this engagement, but I've told myself that this time, don't shuffle too much, don't cut people off too much, embrace as many people that approach you and all of that. I'm interested in people, entrepreneurship. So if you're trying to start something new and maybe you invite me for all of those things, I make sure I make time for it. So my first instinct was to say yes, then I went to start considering other things. So I'm hoping I'll still be able to go for the wedding I have today. Hopefully, I'm really hoping that this won't take too much time, but it is on the other end of the town, so I'll need to drive really far to get there. So let's see how today goes anyway. How are you? Hope you're doing great. If you're new here, my name is Kemi Omorugbe. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, do the needful, please. So guys, let's go.
When I'm up through the night, I can't turn down the noise, say all the words out of my mind about who I'm supposed to be. I start to believe I can't get it right. Remember the days I let slip away, they were simpler times. Mama told me before you leave, if there's only one thing you remember from me, child, when you're out on your own, a million miles from home, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders, child, don't forget who you are, don't lose your head or your heart. I'll bet my life on your stars, you'll be dancing.
See our model here. Everybody meets Kesta. Hello. The creative director of Eminent-City Fashion Academy in Benin-City. I'm meeting her for the first time, but she's such an awesome person already. And I'm sure we're going to have a lot more to do in Benin. We are going to storm Benin around. We are going to
Few inches later.
on my way to the wedding. I just got back. You know those people they call I just got back? Those are just returned back from the abroad and they won't let people rest because they just got back. Yes, I just got back from Eminent Fittings Fashion Academy. Nice place, lovely, lovely lady. The creative director is Kesta, and she's just down to earth, easy to relate with, and I'm happy to meet her. So I also met some really lovely ladies that have been watching this channel, guys. If you were there and you happen to be watching this video, Drop a comment in the comment section. I can remember some names. I remember Ekiwa because I took her number, and I remember their faces mostly. I remember some names. So if you were there, please drop a comment in the comment section. From there, I didn't go straight. Of course, I expect that you saw that part. I went for a wedding, went to meet my husband there. That's the wedding I spoke about earlier on. So I was able to still meet some part of it, any part of it, but I missed item 7, so I'm hungry. I'm hungry. So from there, I also went somewhere to inspect a particular stuff. So, but it's evening now, and I just want to relax, have an actual Saturday because today has been tiring, sort of. I left home since morning and I just got back now, but I just hope I can have a restful evening. I got some gifts from Eminent Fittings, and first is this wine, Tailor. See, even if it's not sweet, I like the look. You know that kind of wine that you don't even want to drink, you just want to be looking at it. It looks so beautiful. Thank you, Kesta. In case you're watching this, yeah, I got some pattern papers, and I actually don't have this size of pattern papers. I'm going to keep this for myself. I will give my students. I have the smaller version, and that's what we use. And there's also brown paper, but this is the size of brown paper, and it's white, so I love this. I'm going to keep this for my personal work when I have skirts, those bigger kind of clothes. And guys, this lady knows what fashion designers like. I got 2 lovely Ankara prints. 2 lovely Ankara prints. Are you seeing this? And it's actually a good quality. Look at this other one. Aww. You guys should type thank you Kesta or thank you Eminent Fittings Fashion Academy. Thank you so much, Kesta. In case you're watching this, I do appreciate this. And yeah, that is all. So I had fun. I networked. I'm beginning to feel like a celebrity, kind of. When people say, I watch your video, I love it. Like, I'm glad that people watch my videos and I'm making some kind of impact. And so when you get to meet those kind of people, and you see that these people around you are actually watching too, you get. So thanks to you guys for watching, for engaging on my video, promoting the channel one way or the other. I really do appreciate you guys. See, this is for you. Cheers. Good morning. How are you doing today? It's another work day, and this is what I have on. It's a waterfall jacket. I'm not sure I have a tutorial for anything like this on the channel, but there are lots of it already on YouTube. Today I'm feeling quite positive, and a quick update. My assistant isn't around. She took a 1-week break. 1 week. See, she told me initially, but I didn't quite get the message. I thought it was just like 2 days with the weekend. And then when she now told me last week that I'm leaving so date over the weekend, I was like, till so times, you have just started work. You've just worked for 3 weeks and you're taking a whole week off. And even the 3 weeks, that's inclusive of training and all of that. And she's actually still learning a lot of things. And I was like, what is this? But yeah, she's my ex-student, and we didn't quite lay down some things when she came to resume. I didn't tell her, okay, I was not strict on formalities and all of that. But so far, she has not been doing badly. This is weird because I'm gossiping her, and she'll be the one to edit this video. Don't cut off this part. Don't, because I'm reporting you to our audience. So yeah, she'll be the one editing this when she comes back. Thankfully, I have like 2 videos ready for the channel already. 1 vlog and 1 sit-down talk video. So this week I'll be focusing on recording my course and also videos basically. And I have, okay, more on that anyways. I once had somebody working for me. She was actually a relative, and she didn't quite take this job seriously. So I appreciate my new office assistant a lot more now, because she's actually taking her time, learning, correcting herself, and doing this job like an actual job. The person I had before, She was more like, I didn't know how to knock it on her head that this is serious business. You have to do this like an actual job. She would come, go in and be sewing her clothes. You understand? She could sew as well. And she was not quite serious with this. So when you find somebody that is loyal and willing to learn and kind of respects you, that person is a keeper. And one thing I want is that I'm able to, but don't get me wrong, it's also good to be official and all of that when need be, like put out terms and conditions for your workers. I may actually do that, but I've still not done that and all that. But I kind of focus more on the relationship. For those that work with me now, I like them to see me as their sister. I know I can be a little bit of a workaholic, especially now since I'm trying to develop myself, develop this business fast. And it's telling on how I relate to my staff as well. I still want to be official, but at the same time, I still want to, relate with them like my friends, my sisters, and all that. But it can be hard creating a balance between the two because if you relate too much, they will take your work for granted. So I don't know. Creating a balance between those two aspects of life is the key. Right now I'm thankful for the help I'm able to get when it comes to editing. I don't have a house help at home now. I used to have one. So what it means now is I can go home, do some house chores, spend time with my kids, not having to edit pictures and edit videos, all of that when I get home. So the other things that she's still not yet good at, like graphics, picture, and all of that, I think we'll gradually work on that. It's very important to first find somebody with character, somebody that has a good character and is willing to learn. Is better than an expert that will give you trouble. Much better. Although she won't be here long term. She won't be here long term because she has some accommodation issues and all that. So I'm hoping I can still find somebody. So in case you're in benin-city and you don't mind interning for a while with me, but you have to sign a contract too, that you will work at least 3 months. So I'm going to put you through stuff. I'm going to put you through editing, all the work we do here. Basically, you're going to learn it. And you must work with us for at least 3 months. You'll be paid. It may not be full payment because it's an internship position, but you'll be paid enough to bring you from wherever you're coming from. So you're coming to learn for free and work with us. You work with us for at least 3 months too. That's a caveat. Okay, so if you're interested in something like that, let me know so that if she decides to leave because of the issues around, we can work with whoever is interested for a while. Another quick update, guys. I have 3 students resuming this week. One resumed yesterday, the other 2 will be resuming tomorrow. So I told you guys in the previous vlog that I'm trying to see how we can have people resume together, like we can have an actual session. So last week after I spoke to you guys, after I spoke in that vlog, I started praying prayer for visibility. I prayed that God kind of enlarge us and announce us, yes, visibility for our channel, visibility for the fashion school, visibility online and offline. And I'm still praying and I trust God because I started answering the prayer already. All of these people, they kind of contacted me last week. So it's just what it is. So okay, God, just get distracted me. God do answer prayers. I made some copies of our curriculum and admission form because we're gonna have more students soon. That's my faith talk. Guys, by the way, how do you deal with recruiting staff? What do you do to ensure that the organization is organized? And what are the measures you put in place when you are employing, or do you make them sign contract? What do you do exactly? Or do you just employ them and they're like your people and you do people till quarrel comes? So basically, I want to know. Please let me know in the comment section. It's going to help me decide. Seems like I have plenty of updates, right? In the first episode, when I started this Tailor's diary, I told you guys about my help that suddenly left. Yeah, that one, the one that her father called from the village. So my help before then, that's the help that brought her or that connected us together, kind of called me because I didn't inform her. I just was no longer interested, and so far I've not gotten a help, or I've not told anybody I'm even looking for a help. So I just kind of lost interest in taking another help. But she called me and told me the girl's sister called her, and the sister informed her that she left to go and marry. This was somebody that told me that her father called her from the village to come urgently. In fact, 1 hour after she told me. And the sister is like, she didn't even inform the sister before she did all of this or anything. I don't know the story behind it. So it's just like something sudden. She just went to get married. And I don't know. But I think she's currently living with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend is here in the same town, benin-city. So she must have had all of those plans. I don't think she just planned it within that 1 day or within 24 hours that she informed me. So she probably had maybe she just wanted that small money. I don't know. But she's married. She went to get married. This is somebody that is supposed to be in Kaduna with her father. So these people see, I don't even know what to say, but and I kind of feel relieved anyway, because when she was going and all that, we didn't have any issue, and I'm just glad that I have some kind of closure, because sometimes, as much as you want to have a thick skin and think and tell yourself I don't care and all that, but sometimes you are wondering why, what happened, did I do something wrong? You just don't completely think you are a saint. And I just wanted to know what's up. I didn't make any effort to know anyway, but thankfully I have that information, and that kind of clears my mind. Somebody wants to go and marry. I just wish she had informed me so that we are sure a bit too, if there was any assurebi or anything like that. But yeah, that's the closure on that part.
Night has come to this. On every star we'll make a wish. All my life I fought for this, a new beginning.
Guys, I have a visitor here. Hey boo. Hello, Godswill. How are you? You have some biscuits. Do you want to share with me? Would you like to share with me? This is our baby, guys. This is one of my students' son, and he's so cute. He's a small 2 years old and he listens to instruction a lot. I'm amazed. Such a lovely boy, always full of smiles. He doesn't disturb. I put up a post a while ago that if they've been turning you away, maybe you have a kid and you are not allowed to bring your kids in. We do allow children here because I believe every woman should be given an opportunity to chase their dream, even when they have children. The society is already hard, guys. The society is hard. I don't want to make it tougher for women. I remember when I was learning, and I was pregnant and learning at the same time. I needed to go back to learning. My boss didn't allow me. But I don't blame those who don't allow that anyways, because it's quite difficult controlling them, safety precautions and all of that. But well, sometimes we just let those things go. I've had children here that spoil my things, that scatter everywhere every time. But I don't know, I have kids too, so I will want somebody else to sacrifice that for me, to do that for me, or to create an enabling environment for me to chase my dream. So here at Kemafrik, we don't stop you if you have a baby that you need to come with. I diverted. So I needed to go back to training. My boss didn't allow me, so I had to enroll my child in a crèche. That has an advantage anyway, because I could focus on learning without making it inconvenient for my boss. But at the same time, some people may not be able to afford crèche. Crèche was costing me much more than the training was costing. You understand? So I had to spend extra money because of that. So some may not be able to afford that, and they need to be with their children. So we kind of leave room for those kind of people. If you can afford a crèche, it is better because you can focus on learning. But if you can't, we'll manage somehow. It's not easy. It's not easy being with a child and trying to learn, but we try to, manipulate things and help the mom as much as we can here. So yeah, and it's actually a pleasure having children around. The way Godswill moves around, sometimes he will be here, he will be there, and this one does not disturb so much. Some children are more tasking to stay with, but he's always smiling and always moving around, and it's a joy to be with. The funny thing is, I don't allow my children here if I can, keep them away. I don't allow them to stay here because those ones, they are no longer babies, so they run around, touch everything, turn this one upside down. Once they are here, I can't walk. But some other children are not really like that too. Whenever I pick my children from school, we are going home straight, because if I come back to work, it's just a waste of time. They won't allow me to work, and the way I work, I like to focus on what I'm doing. Otherwise, I will just waste my time trying to work without actually working. So that doesn't work for me. Guys, I'm trying to tell Godswill to leave my office. He was pushing my camera stand. As he was pushing this thing, I told him to leave my office and he has refused to leave. Yeah, mommy is calling you. You go and meet mommy. Mommy is calling you. He's not answering. Telling him to leave through the door and he's resisting. He does not want to go. He was pushing my stand, guys. I can't afford some things. I can't. Yeah, Godswill. Bye-bye. Bye. He's saying bye to me, but he's still down there on the floor. He has refused to leave. Bye. See this boy, he thinks he's wiser. He's saying bye. We're sitting there looking at me. It's as if it's only this vlog I will succeed in creating. But see, I have things to do, but my mind is not even in doing anything. Like, I'm always like that, right? I have to force myself all the time to work. Babe loves to play. Man know thyself. Me, I know myself. I know myself. I know what works for me. If I don't put myself in a corner, it doesn't work. I like relaxing too much. Thankfully, he has left. He has finally left. Today is vlog creation day. I'm waiting for a feedback from a client, which I haven't gotten, but I have patterns for her ready-to-wear pieces right here, making my table so jam-packed, and I don't want to rush her. Let me try and clear this table. For some reasons, guys, I haven't been able to convince my mind to focus on a particular thing. I've just been here and there, although I'm teaching a student, and when she's busy, I come on here. My co-worker or co-teacher, she's actually doing more of this part of the training. It's a new student, so she's teaching her some sewing techniques. But I have to go, when she's through, I have to go and continue and teach her body measurements and all that. So, for some reasons, my mind is not stable. My mind has been everywhere, here, there. I need to edit video, I need to film this one, I need to attend this. But there's a challenge, a sales challenge hosted by Trisha Bees, which I signed up for, and I haven't done any of the tasks. They just seized my light, and I'm kind of happy that I haven't started filming tutorial. It will have just been so disappointing. Like, our power supply has been quite poor. I've not been able to predict the duration and all that for some past few days now, and that's kind of not nice at all. I'm actually unbending this jersey. So it's a jersey, the regular jersey, and some of those fabrics can be really challenging to work with. If you're working with scuba and jersey fabrics and all that, you can't really use your straight stitch all the time because it needs a little bit of stretch, something stretchy, so that if it expands, it will have some space. I don't know how to explain this, but many times you see that it will be like your machine can't sew particular fabric. It is probably because that fabric is not supposed to be sewn using a straight stitch, and also the type of needle you use matters. You can try HA needles. it works for a lot of fabrics. But as I was amending this, if you observe on the edge of most jerseys, you see that they use an overlocker that sews. So as it's sewing, it is overlocking the edge. They don't use like a regular straight stitch like many of us attempt to do. So currently I decided to use one of the stitch on my machine to do the amendment, and I'm liking the result. Some of these stitches, they are decorative stitches, some are overlocking stitches, but I don't know, for some reasons I don't use many of the stitches. I just kind of see them as something for decoration. But you can try that if you have a domestic sewing machine, so that you get something similar to what, I don't know if this is focusing well. Let's try and make it focus, so that you can get something similar to what was used to sew it in the initial seam. So if you have a domestic machine that has multiple stitches, you can try, let me show you guys from here, you can try using, okay, so this is the stitch I'm using, number 17. So you can try an overlocking stitch like this one. These ones are also some type of zigzag stitches you can use on fabrics that stretch, or some fabric that just doesn't work right for straight stitching. So you can try zigzag and overlocking stitches for that. Or if you have a weaving machine that does, that sews alongside, that's the 4-thread or the 5-thread kind of weaving machine, overlocking machine. I'm used to calling them weaving machine, but so if you have that kind of machine, you can work with that as well. So I'm going back to my rookie to expert challenge. I just abandoned it so I can quickly do this amendment for my husband. Who else does amendment for their spouses? Like this, like dude stop taking any of his outfits out for amendments, since he knows I can sew. But we do it for the love, we do it for the relationship, free of charge, by the way. PDF file is up. Let's see, here we go. Rookie to expert. If you are not following Trisha Biz, she's one of the coaches that inspires me, business coaches, online business coach, that I kind of like her work. I like her spirit, and I just like a lot of things about her. So, and she's good at what she does. She's good at being a business coach. Just I've not been able to afford any of her courses anyway. I just take some of her free stuff, and maybe one day we'll do that. I actually like her Monetize Your Knowledge course, but the time I tried to take it, I didn't have the money. So hopefully next time I'll have the money. So let's read.
On every star we'll make a wish. All my life I found.
I'm watching one of the video for the sales challenge I told you guys about. So far I have executed the challenge for the first day, which is to reach out to old clients, and in my case now old students that have taken my courses before, maybe ask for feedback or check on some of them, give them a new offer and all that. So I decided to reward those that have taken at least 1 or 2 of our courses before. I want them to send me pictures, and I'll go ahead and give them a gift. So that was how I executed mine. So I'm currently watching the second day challenge. Or we should reach out to those that have made enquiries before and never came back for one reason or the other, and all that. So I'm actually focusing on students, online students for this. Maybe I'll do this particular day zone for also physical students, those that have made enquiries in the past. I may reach out to them and just do some things. Yeah, I think this habit of going back to your clients and reaching out to them, it can help boost your sale, it can help you maintain relationship, and that's what business is all about. And make sales at the end of the day. That's what the business is about anyway.
that you can put up, Instagram story that you can do today to help you get more sales closed. Now, if you're a newbie, like brand new business,
yeah guys, so this is how far I could go today. I'm leaving now. I'm supposed to leave in 30 minutes time to go pick my kids, but my husband is bringing them here because we're going to supervise a project together. I have a couple of meetings slated for this evening. One is a YouTube masterclass organized by YouTube Black. That's by 5 p.m. I hope I can join in. And the other one is the Rookie to Expert Challenge. We have a Zoom class coming up by 8 p.m. today, so anywhere those ones meet me, I can join it online. So yeah, and that will be all for today. Hope you have enjoyed this vlog so far. So this should be the end of this vlog. Thank you guys for watching this far. I hope you have been enjoying the Tailor's Diary series so far. So it's something I plan on continuing long term, but you guys have been so awesome. I see that you are engaging more, the views has increased, and I'm just happy that I have you guys in my corner. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly do that. See you guys in the next video.